Hey, so this is day 3, and I finally opted to use my phone because YouTube was being really slow. So, they're not as good as quality as before, but this is what I have to work with. So anyways, day 3, I'm there at this point, yes, and you're home. Well, hopefully, sometime soon. um, so prayer for today would probably include more energy. Now that we're kind of getting the hang of things, that we don't really lose sight of why we're there, with the excitement of everything, and that we can start to see glimpses of hope just with the purpose of being there. I think that we can start to build relationships and just for unity within our team. So anyways, I'm praying for you too, that you fly safely home and that you can start enjoying your summer back in Colorado. And so, to make this video kind of quick, just because Tumblr is dumb, I have to limit the time for the videos, but my utmost for June 13th. Another getting there. This one says, where individual desire dies and sanctified surrender lives. Kind of going off yesterday's. One of the greatest hindrances in coming to Jesus is the excuse of our own individual temperament. We make our temperament and our natural desires barriers to coming to Jesus. Yet the first thing we realize when we do come to Jesus is that he pays no attention whatsoever to our natural desires. We have the idea that we can dedicate our gifts to God. However, we cannot dedicate what is not. You cannot dedicate what is not yours. There is actually only one thing you can dedicate to God, and that is your right to yourself, which is Romans 12:1, talking about dying to yourself. If you will give God your right to yourself, he will make you a holy experiment out of you, and his experiments will always succeed. The one true mark of a saint of God is the inner creativity that flows from being totally surrendered to Jesus Christ. In the life of a saint, there is this amazing well, which is a continual source of original life. The Spirit of God is a well of water springing up perpetually fresh. A saint realizes that it is God who engineers his circumstances. Consequently, there are no complaints, only unrestrained surrender to Jesus. Never try to make your experience a principle for others, but allow God to be as creative and original with others as he is with you. If you abandon everything to Jesus and come when he says come, then he will continue to say come through you. You will go out into the world reproducing the echo of Christ's come. That is a result in every soul who has abandoned all and came to Jesus. It's phrased weird. Have I come to him? Will I come now? So, yes, I actually really think that after reading this the first time, I was really kind of surprised. In the last one where I was talking about being completely selfless for Christ and putting him before ourselves, obviously. It's easy to be like, oh, I'm using my gift for him, for his glory, but it's not even our gift, like I was saying. Also, one thing that stuck out to me was that we shouldn't use our own experience as a principle for others, and that really applies right now, where I'm at, and where the trip that you had and the trip that I have, we can't fully relate to each other, but that's okay. It shouldn't be a standard that each of us has to uphold. You have your life, which is wonderful, and God's doing amazing things through you, but God's individually doing his own thing for me too. So, they don't have to be equal or the same, and you don't have to do the same thing that I did, and I don't do the same thing that you did. We can just share experiences and marvel in all that God did, and just grow still. So, anyways, like I said, it has to be kind of short, but I love you very much. Still praying for you, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, Gerson.